So hi, one of the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
Thanks.
Want to make sure you heard it.
Yep. Glory's still getting adjusted to the new fancy mic.
Yeah.
I told you I bought new pop filters for my mic. They came, but they came vacuum sealed. So
you have to let them.
I have to soak them in water.
What? No.
Yeah, it says on the vacuum sealed packaging, soak it in water for 20 seconds, warm water. They were $5. We'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it, man.
So,
Jesus.
maybe I'll have that by the next time we talk. Maybe they'll still be sitting there.
Next podcast.
No, maybe, I don't know.
We'll see.
So yeah, we'll see. Boy, oh boy, what a busy weekend I had. Holy hell.
Oh yeah, tell us about it, Shane.
I'm still exhausted. I went to Sad Summer Fest. I'm wearing the shirt.
Oh, you got
today.
a shirt.
I'm wearing the shirt.
Didn't even offer to give me a shirt.
I bought a lot of shit.
Oh wait, what'd you get?
I got both Parks tour variants. I bought a Sad Summer Fest shirt, and then on Saturday I was like, ooh, I should buy the Water Parks tour shirt because it doesn't have the dates. It just has like a list of shit on the back of it.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
No, dude. Oh,
I'm really
How much was it?
$30.
I would have cash apped you. I would have. Oh my god. Oh wait,
I'm really glad that I split the purchases between multiple of my cards so that I know how much I spent, but I don't see it in my checking account, which is perfect because I spent a lot. But yeah, I went to Sad Summer Fest both in Jersey and Philly. This year, although I liked the lineup more last year, like I was absolutely stoked to see like All Time Low and Grayscale and Movements last year. Last year felt like an All Time Low headliner. This year felt more like 2019 where it was a festival. The headliners only played for 40 minutes.
Really?
All Time Low played for like an hour and a half.
Jesus. I mean, like, I can't.
It was awesome. And although I went 2 days in a row, thankfully State Champs switched up their set list and the headliners flip-flopped like who played last. So it wasn't the exact same lineup both times, and State Champs played right in the middle, switched up their set list, made it not as boring as it would have been if it was the same fucking lineup and set lists for every band. By the end I would have been like, you know what, seeing Water Parks twice in 2 days was cool, but I'm over this.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, wait, so Neck Deep and Water Parks were the headliners, right?
Neck Deep closed in Philly. Mayday Parade closed in Jersey because they have the Jersey song.
Wait, so Parks wasn't a headliner?
No, the Parks update account tweeted that Water Parks isn't going to be headlining anymore and it's going to be Neck Deep every night, according to one of the Water Parks team people.
Wait. I thought Parks was just headlining the entire festival.
That's what I thought too, but I guess not. There were like, I know they were supposed to be one of the headliners, but like they're also very hated by like a typical pop punk fan. So there were a lot of people that walked away during their set. So I guess that like maybe they saw, like, granted it's towards the very end of the festival, maybe they saw like, we sold 4,000 tickets and Water Parks played to 1,000 people.
No.
Like, I don't know, but that's what I heard, and that I'm not surprised about Mayday Parade headlining in Jersey because, like,
I mean, they're the Jersey band.
They're not from New Jersey, but for some reason,
what?
You would think they are, though, right?
Yeah,
they're from like Tallahassee or some shit.
I forgot that place existed. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's no way.
But I mean, Brooks is from Jersey. He literally, like, his house is like 5 minutes from mine. I don't know the exact location, but I know that he's like 5 minutes away.
You gotta just start walking. Maybe you'll bump into him.
Find him one time, yeah. But because he posted a picture next, like, at the coffee house that was next to my work at the time, and it was like during their off time. I'm like, oh, you live here? Oh, you live close?
You gotta start frequenting that coffee place.
I don't want to meet him that bad. It's okay. I also don't work there anymore. But
exactly, that makes it even more weird.
So yeah, that's about the only relation they have to New Jersey. They also have the Jersey song, which just doesn't hit the same in Philly. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like this weekend was the first time I've seen Mayday Parade in Philly, because I've never felt the need to go to Philly for Mayday Parade because they always play New Jersey. So
Exactly.
there's never a point to go to Philly. Band. But since they were on the lineup, I was already there, and it just doesn't hit the same. I'm like, well, you guys should have just taken it off the set list. Like, I want to see Jersey played in like fucking Kentucky, like
or Tallahassee.
It just doesn't go. Just doesn't go as hard.
Why don't they have a Tallahassee song? Why do they have a Jersey song?
I don't know. Because Jersey just got colder or whatever it is.
I've never heard it. Is it on the silly little?
It's on the
Umbrella?
Good album. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
So that was fun. I didn't. I heard Lolo. I didn't actually catch her. So, but she sounded all right. Hot Milk was fun. The Somerset were fun. Hot Mulligan was in Jersey on Friday. Tage just sound checked by screaming into the microphone. And then the guitarist, after Tage did his little scream, the guitarist was like, all right, normal sound check, 1 2, normal sound check. And that was the same show that Tage opened up the show with, I'm depressed, and then just went into the first song. I don't think he said the band name once.
Who is this? Who snuck onto the stage?
Oh, and then State Champs was they're always fun. I've been wanting to see them since I saw them at 2019 said Summerfest and never did, so it was great to see them. Mayday Parade, always great, even though I wish they played more of their good songs.
Did they play my favorite song? The Jamie All Over?
Oh yeah.
Miserable at Best?
No. I would have left.
No, they need to play bring it back. Bring it back to the set list.
Water Parks goes hard. And Neck Deep was great. Way better than when I saw them in Jersey in December, because I wasn't smashed up against the bar at Starland Ballroom.
Was that the tour with
Heart Attack Man?
Heart Attack Man?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was the show was fun. But boy oh boy, I'm glad I never have to drink hose water again.
Back that up.
So the water refill station, they got free water refill stations.
Yeah.
It's just a hose hooked up to a tap. I'm hoping there's some sort of filtration. There probably is, because I think it would be illegal if it wasn't. But it was pretty much just hose water. Better than paying $3 a bottle, though.
What?
Also,
so was it?
Also not very refreshing because it was warm out of the tap.
What?
It was a great weekend,
bro. Okay, man.
Bro, I live to tell a tale, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, for now, man, I'd give it a week. Give it a week. God,
well,
dude.
All I know is I saved a lot of money and time not standing in line buying water.
When you're in the hospital, will it be worth it, Shane?
Yes. I saved about $20 across the 2 dates. Because it wasn't just me. My partner was with me. So, like, probably would have been $10 each a day for water.
Oh my
God. In water. Like, come on, bro.
That's one t-shirt, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, so that's why we did the hose water. The second day, though, it was hotter out and we weren't on the beach. So we got food in the venue, and I was like, I'm buying water with it. Like, we have to like get refreshing water like halfway through this, or else we're like going down. Water. We'll go back to the hose water after this because I'm not buying more, but we need something refreshing. So that was fun. No more hose water though. No. Never been so happy to not drink hose water.
Never again.
I got my filtered water out of the fridge. It's awesome, bro.
Oh my God.
But this week I'm a busy little boy. I got Broadside tomorrow.
Woo!
With Young Culture, First and Forever, and Sharia Moore. Thursday I got The Stolen. Sunday I got A Day to Remember. With The Ghost Inside, Beartooth, and Bad Omens. And then next Wednesday I've got The Devils Wear Prada, Very Far Away from My House. And then the following Sunday I've got Rise Against and The Used. So I got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got something going on too, huh?
I have Kendrick Lamar tomorrow. I'm very excited. So when Shane is seeing right as I'm talking.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, I was holding it in while I was talking.
Thanks, man.
Burp break.
As Shane is seeing Sharia Moore, First and Forever, Broadside, and Young Culture. That's a mouthful of a lineup.
Yeah.
I will be seeing Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem. God bless. And then this Saturday, I will be seeing the same lineup. I'm not going to say it again because that's going to be 30 seconds of me like, did I say that one right?
Well,
did I accidentally
now you just took 30 seconds to tell us you weren't going to say it.
But that's it. That's it.
So, Glory, not as busy as I am, but
no, thank God.
Going to shows, man.
I see My Chem this month, actually.
Yo, me too.
Mm-hmm.
The fire!
Sorry, I'm lighting my candle. I'm lighting my candle.
Hey, yo, I see My Chem this month. Gerard Way, you're not safe.
Gerard, watch your back.
Yeah, I go to Albany at the end of the month.
That's so exciting.
And I'm still over here like debating if I should do Philly or not. What did you do? What did you set on fire?
Nothing. It's like going really high right now.
No.
I'm
hopefully it doesn't set anything on fire.
I mean, it should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly what my set list is. I'm gonna spoil everything for you because I'm the first one of the group to go.
As if I'm not gonna be checking Setlist FM on August 20th when they play the first show of tour in Oklahoma City.
Imagine starting in Oklahoma. That's such a bummer, dude.
But I'm like debating on Philly because like obviously they're playing 80 miles from my house, so I should go. But that would also mean I have shows 4 days in a row because I've got Korn that Saturday, Beartooth that Sunday, and then it would be My Chem 2 days in a row. And then I come home from Albany that Wednesday and go to New York on Thursday to see Harry Styles.
I'd do it. I mean, like,
I probably will.
Like, when is that going to happen again? Never. That lineup is never going to happen again.
Well,
that's going to be one for
the 4 shows in a row never happens again.
But I mean, the lineup it's not like it's bummer after bummer, and then it's like My Chem twice.
Yeah, I don't know. Tickets are still expensive, so I am waiting patiently. The openers also aren't anyone like huge, or at least anybody that I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to Albany
for My Chem.
Yeah, I'm going to Albany because I want to see water parks with My Chem. I'm not just going because My Chem's going to be in fucking Albany. Like that's not close. That's 200 miles away.
Jesus.
But in Philly, like the openers are like people I've never heard of. So it's nothing too crazy, but I'll probably be there.
I wish I had water parks.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking like parks in an arena.
It's their first ever arena show too.
Oh, that's gonna be I'm so happy for them. That's huge.
Yeah.
Remember like in like fandom era where Austin was like, My Chem is back if they drop tour dates and one of them is like on one of our tour dates, we're gonna cancel it or something. And now they're actually like
they're opening. Yeah,
they're opening for My Chem, dude.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be at their first ever arena show though. So
Me too.
That should be exciting. Well, you'll be there through my phone screen.
Yes. I mean, like, wait, where is it?
Albany, New York. Yeah, exactly.
Ew, New York?
Yeah.
If it was like DC, I would probably be there.
Yeah, no.
But they don't have a DC date.
No, it's Albany, New York. Middle of nowhere. Never been to Albany before.
I thought, really?
Yeah, never been.
At least you're not going alone.
Yeah.
Be safe, man.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah. I'm very excited. Mostly for water parks and My Chem, but also Albany might be cool. I don't know, never been.
Who else is opening alongside Parks?
Meg Myers. Yeah, exactly. I think.
Meg Myers?
I think she's opening in Philly too.
Oh, here we go. I see. Oh my god, 1 million monthly listeners. She looks familiar. Oh. Okay, that's not right. She did a cover of Running Up That Hill. That's the only song that I recognize. But that's cool.
Yeah. And she's got a million monthlies, so like maybe when I finally sit down and listen to her stuff, I'll be like, oh, that's who she is. But based off the name alone, I was confused when I saw her name in the list of openers. But I'm excited nonetheless. But we've also got music to talk about. Beyonce put out a new album, Renaissance.
Woo!
The bass lines on this album are fucking nuts, but boy oh boy do I wish it wasn't an hour long.
It was an hour long.
It was an hour long.
Didn't even realize it. I loved this album so much, dude. This album, it was hit after hit. I wanted more. Honestly, this album, I'm going to revisit this one a couple times. I'm going to listen to this after the podcast because I loved every song off of it. It's so upbeat. It's the record we needed this year. It's like, they're like, Lizzo and Beyonce are kind of carrying like the releases for me this year. Because this was incredible. I loved it. I love the sound she has now. It's definitely different from Lemonade, which was her last drop. But like, this was the first time I've actually sat down and listened to like a full Beyonce release. You know, like, I know Single Ladies.
I think we all do.
I know a Formation, right? Never listened to a full album. This one, I was like, I get it. I'm a fan. This was really good.
Yeah, I'm not in the same boat. I thought it was all right. But I was sitting here like, bro, this shit's an hour and it feels like an hour. It just felt like a lot of them dragged on. But those bass lines did carry it through, so it was all right.
Okay.
There were some slapping bass lines on there. I saw Zach Benson posted about the bass lines on his Instagram story. I'm like, you've got me excited now. This is before I listened, and after I was like, yeah, he was right.
He was right.
Yeah. But I thought it was all right. It felt like it changed like halfway through, like sound wise too. Like once we got to the single, it felt like it kind of had flipped. And
it felt a bit like kind of darker pop versus kind of the dance pop, which I also appreciated. Like I felt like she got. My dad's watching. I can't say what I want to say.
Hi, Glory's dad. But it felt like that single was like the anchor for when everything kind of flipped in the record, and that's when I was kind of like, I love dark pop, but that's when I kind of felt like things like started to drag out a little bit, because like we were grooving in the beginning, like up to that single, and then like that's the part of the album I remember is like when it kind of flipped and like kind of started to drag on for me. So that was my take on it.
Interesting.
Don't kill me, Beyonce fans.
I probably will.
Oh no.
Yeah. Her Head's on Fire dropped a new album, College Rock and Clove Cigarettes.
Let me tell you, man.
Fix that.
I enjoyed this album, but it took more than a couple of listens to the singles to like get it going, because had heard about this band a bunch, like from PR and stuff, and I was like, yeah, and then it finally like kind of clicked, where it was like it just took a while. So like what I'm saying is, like, if you listen to this on first listen and you're like, I don't know, go listen to it again, because that's what I had to do to kind of finally get it. We spoke to Joseph from the band about the album, and I wound up really enjoying it after I kind of got it, you know.
Yeah.
So
I completely agree. Yeah, I like this album. Production isn't my favorite, but overall I think the content is great, and I really just enjoyed the flow of the album, and we had a great chat, so that always makes the albums like a billion times better if the conversation's good. So yeah, I love this album.
Banks Arcade put out a new album, Future Lovers. This album fucking slaps. It's like it kind of reminds me, like, in terms of heaviness, because it's heavy, but it's not like
metal
heavy in the sense of like aggressive vocals. It kind of feels like a different style of like Korn, because like Korn is very like bass heavy, like his vocals are also aggressive, but in terms of like the instrumentals, it kind of felt like that. That's the best way I can describe it.
You lost me with that, man.
I lost myself with it too, but in my head, that's the best way I can describe it.
Korn?
In the bass, bro. It's very bass driven. Korn is very bass driven. I listen to a lot of Korn.
Dude, you have like what, 20,000 streams of Korn?
Listen to a lot of Korn.
A lot of Korn. Okay. I mean, I've only listened to the one album that I didn't even like, respectfully. I need to listen. Their older stuff is better, is what I'm trying to say. I wasn't a fan of their newer stuff.
Well, the album slaps.
Yeah, I mean, I love this album. But you got me confused with Korn now because I'm trying to hear it and I'm like,
not necessarily that I heard it. I'm just like in terms of like comparing like where the heaviness comes from, it comes from the bass.
Okay. I don't know. I'm stuck on it. I'm gonna just move on from that. Yeah, this album was really good. I enjoyed it. For me, it was the guitar. That was it. The guitar was kind of more pop punky than metal for me.
But it was still somehow heavy.
Yeah, but it was still heavy. It's like it was like the tone of the tuning of the guitar was metal tuning, but the strumming and like chords that they were using were like pop punk. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense because there's a genre for that, easycore, but this wasn't easycore.
That's what that's called?
Yeah, like what Belmont is. Pop punk with breakdowns.
Pop punk with breakdowns, but this wasn't easycore. No. But it's just the guitar aspect is what hooked me. I wasn't really paying attention to the bass. I don't know. Guitar is always like front and center for me. Guitar and drums.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I loved this. I loved everything about it. The vocals. I kind of like the like tiny itty bitty little like rap fast talking parts that he had. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of stuff to unpack in the album.
So true. And we spoke to the band about the album. It'll be out this week. Great chat. Woo.
Really good chat. Stick to Your Guns dropped new album Spectre.
We spoke to George from the band for a very long time about this album. That was a very good chat. That was about 10 minutes about the actual album and 40 minutes about all the times he's encountered celebrities with one of the other guys in the band.
It's crazy that it's happened more than one time. It's insane.
So definitely watch that because we had a lot of good laughs. And there were a lot of stories told, some of which he was like, well, we haven't really done PR for the album yet, so this is the first time I'm telling someone. So
yeah, we got all the exclusive scoops.
Yeah, you should go watch it. This album was fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely like a hardcore record, like at its core, but there were a lot of songs on here that like did not that. I was trying to use a word that I couldn't get out, so it did not that.
Did not that.
Like the single that it dropped when we spoke to George on that day was like a departure from the sound. So like he talked about that one briefly. So it was a very good album, and dare I say, an eclectic mix of genres. New word.
Wow.
New word unlocked.
You made up for the one fumble you had earlier with the new word. Nice, man. That was good.
Yeah,
that caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
This album was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna see them live. Blue Ridge Rock Fest.
Nice. Yeah, I'm debating going to that tour because I want to see them. I want to see Kubla Khan. I want to see Belmont, but it's also like right before my hell week with My Chem twice, and then Architects, and then possibly My Chem again, and then probably Bring Me the Horizon, and then Silverstein. So we'll see.
Make it a hell month, man.
Yeah. Well, at this point, it is just a hell month. But we'll see if I can make it work or not.
I'd do it.
Well, I want to, but it's just a matter of will I. Blacktooth put out a new album, Julie. We spoke to them as well about the record. It's out now. You can go watch it. I listened to this album again today. I've decided it's what I wanted the 3 Days Grace album to sound like, the new one.
Really?
Yes. That's kind of, especially at the beginning of the record, like the first couple of songs sound like what I wanted that album to sound like. And then like my favorite song on the album is actually Tidal Waves. It's got like that more like electronic based sound to it, and I'm really fucking with that song. And pretty much from that song onward is when I like really get into the record. But overall, I thought it was a solid album.
For sure. I really enjoyed this album. I mean, I don't have a favorite track. I've only listened to it twice. Something has to like super like grab me for me to have a favorite track instantly. But yeah, I thought this was really good. I loved the vocals because there's such a like stark contrast with the vocals, because it's like you got the yelling and then it's like just this soft angelic vocal just kind of like right under it, and I'm like, wow, that's really, really sick. So I don't know, I always like when there are hard and clean vocals. What is it hard?
Clean, screaming clean vocals. Yeah,
screaming clean vocals. I always love bands who do that. Pulses, Ice Nine Kills, Motionless in White. There's bands like that who are able to perfectly kind of blend the two, because it looks like it's harder than it looks.
It's even harder when it's one vocalist like doing it all, like Chris Motionless or Jeremy McKinnon from A Day to Remember. Watching live videos because I'm seeing them on Sunday, and I was just like, he continuously blows me away how like he flawlessly switches between the two. But yeah, it's not easy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, Hunny dropped a new EP, Homesick.
It slaps.
I loved this EP. I was just gonna say I really enjoyed this EP. This is kind of like one of my first introductions to Hunny. I've heard of them before. I'm pretty sure I've heard a couple tracks. But this is my first like full release that I've sat down and listened to from them. I genuinely enjoyed it.
It slapped. I wish it was longer.
There you go.
It wasn't long enough. 4 songs, well, 3 in an interlude. Not long enough. Need more. Give me more.
Give more.
Yeah. Anberlin put out a new EP, Silver Line. The single for this EP confused the hell out of me because it kind of gave me vibes of like Circa Survive EP clusterfuck that they put out at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Where it just didn't sound like Circa Survive. But this EP sounded like what I thought Anberlin is supposed to sound like, and the single makes sense after listening through the whole EP.
In the
context of the record. I enjoyed the EP despite not thinking I was going to when I heard that single. I enjoyed the EP.
Oh yeah, this EP rocked.
Rocked my socks off, bro. They're gone. I lost them.
Where'd they go?
Anberlin stole them.
So dumb. Oh, it's such a visual. This EP was incredible. Yeah. I genuinely really enjoyed it. It was like what, 7 tracks?
Yeah.
I think something like that. Really, really good. It felt like an album, but you know, they want to name it an EP. I'll let you name it an EP. But usually it's like 5 tracks. And then once you get past 5 tracks, it counted as an album. But you know, we won't fight over that. That's cool. That's fine. I don't know. I really like the vibe of it. And I feel like because of this EP, I want to kind of look more into their discography. Because if your music sounds like this, I'm a fan. And it also makes me want to see them live. So I will be keeping an eye out.
You want to know why I want to dive further into discography?
Why?
Because today they announced the support for their residency in New Jersey. And there's going to be a DJ set by The Gun Show.
The Guns is the only DJ I will tolerate at a show. He's
the best fucking DJ ever. Seeing him open for All Time Low, I was like, oh, they got a DJ to open. And then Guns came out and I was like, holy shit, they got a DJ.
Guns. Is he actually like, he's actually like good?
Yeah.
Okay, like you're not like being nice.
No, like he's sick because like he's super into it. Like he sings along and stuff.
Oh.
The joke is that he sings along to the beat drop of Trees by 21 Pilots.
I know exactly. I know that. Yeah.
I don't think it happened at my date of the All Time Low tour, but Sam talks about it all the time. So I'm like, I feel like just for that alone, I have to go.
You have to see him.
But it's right. It's like if I went to a couple of the Anberlin shows, that would mean that if I wound up going to the My Chem Philly show, I would have, instead of 4 shows in a row, I could potentially have 5 or 6 shows in a row.
Why?
And my body isn't built for that.
Are you sure? You could try them. You could try.
Maybe I'll do the first night. I don't know.
You got to build up resistance, man. So you could maybe get to like 2 weeks, to then 3, to then a month of shows straight.
I'm not going on tour, bro. Although it feels like it with what my September looks like.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's why I want to get into their discography.
Oh, the gun show. Bad Wolves dropped an EP, Sacred Kiss.
I was shocked when you put this on here. I guess you must have listened to them at some point. I don't know.
Ricky's been talking about Bad Wolves a lot, and I recognized them, and I was like, "Oh, Bad Wolves!"
Oh, okay.
And then I saw it in my release radar, and I was like, "Oh, yeah. Bad Wolves!" So,
they're a cool band, but I listened to their new record that I think they put out at the beginning of this year. It might have been the end of last year. I don't know.
I could check right now.
Wasn't my favorite. It was very radio rock driven, like a little bit more than I enjoy. Like I like some radio rock, I like some butt rock, but like
a little bit of radio rock.
I don't like that kind of radio rock, butt rock. This
it was last year.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The end of last year. I like this EP though.
You did.
It did not sound like the record.
Really?
It was not as like polished sounding as the record was. Like the record was very like, we made this thing for radio, here you go, here's the radio hits are at the beginning, and then the label told us we had to make a record, so the rest isn't as good. This was like, all right, we took Sacred Kiss, which I think was on the record. We took Sacred Kiss, we threw the guy from Of Mice and Men on there, we did an acoustic version, and then we put 2 absolute smackers on the B side of it, and here it is. And like I like this.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't the biggest fan.
Not surprised.
But it's like, I feel like it's something that would have to grow on me. I feel like first listen isn't this EP wouldn't get me on the first listen, so I feel like it kind of set it up for failure. But I'm pretty sure if I listened to it like 2 more times, I'd be like, oh my god, Bad Wolf slaps. So that's my review.
Yeah, bro, maybe you should go listen to it again and then want to see them live so that you can go to that tour that they're on with Papa Roach and Falling in Reverse. That also is being it is Falling in Reverse, Papa Roach, Hollywood Undead, and Bad Wolves on tour together.
Bad Wolves, what are you doing? Get out.
Oh yeah. Nightlife put out a double single, NTB and Fallback.
Nightlife type beat.
Yes, sir. Shit fucking slaps, bro. The Kings are back.
Woo!
We spoke to Hansel about the last EP before it was the night before it was announced. It's crazy. Like, I haven't watched the interview back, but I keep thinking back to like, how are you personally feeling about it because it's not announced yet, and him being like, oh, you know, I hope it goes off well, and then they just fucking blew up,
dude. Then what's his name, Melonhead, Anthony
Fantano.
And Fantano, then he reviewed it, and then they just went
yeah. Like, it's just, I looked, Nulo has like almost 500,000 streams. Like,
oh my god, it needs more.
Like, what? It goes so hard, but
so hard.
And they announced a new EP with the singles. I'm so fucking excited. Hansel, hi, if you're watching, I emailed you earlier today. Please respond.
Please come on the podcast.
You know what I'm talking about. Well, we also tweeted at them, and they were like, anytime. So I was like, okay, I'll email him very unprofessionally. Hi, come on the podcast. Send.
Yeah, please come on the podcast.
Yeah, this shit, dude, smacks. And like when I looked on Sunday, like one of the songs already had like 15,000 streams. I'm like, holy hell, like that's insane.
Good. So I need those streams to keep going up because they're genuinely incredible. I think I watched Anthony Fantano's review where he kind of praised them and then he was like, but actually they aren't the first people to do this type of genre.
Typical Fantano though.
And I was like, Fantano, shut up. Did you like it or not? Didn't ask for a history lesson, but okay. But I mean, like, incredible. I personally, aside from Nightlife, have never heard this genre before, this fusion before, and it's so refreshing. Well, it's just so
actually,
good.
Glory, 10 years ago.
Fantano, shut up. Fantano, you're not welcome on the podcast. I'm kidding. You come on the podcast if you want.
We can duke it out. Bitch on the we can shit on the tramp stamps.
Yes. Isn't he the one who introduced us to tramp stamps?
No, but he was the one that made the whole video. He was like, hey, fuck them, and then tramp stamps made a video about it. Thinking that they really did something there.
Of course they did. I hate them so much. I haven't heard of them in a while. I hope they haven't not put anything out.
And then Marissa went on and did an interview with him. I think it was about her solo work, but like
what?
2 months earlier he had laughed at her band, and then she went on there to talk about her solo stuff with him.
There's no way.
There's a whole thing.
There's no way. That's insane. I need to watch that. That's got to be 10 shades of awkward. Oh my god. Dear Youth and Broadside dropped new single Juice. This was incredible. Ollie did it again. Dear Youth, you did it.
You probably did it again.
You probably did it again. Yeah. But this song was really good. I enjoyed it. And honestly, like in the best way possible, it didn't really need Ollie. Mm-hmm. But like it was great with Ollie.
Yeah.
Didn't need him though.
Yeah, this song slapped, and Ollie doesn't do very many features. I mean, the last time I can think of was with Aim High. Back in 2020. So he doesn't do very many features, but he kills whatever song he's on. Mm-hmm. But he also picks absolute bangers to begin with. Yeah. Because like that ear. Aim High song, they performed it at a Good Noise Fest without Ollie. I would shit my pants if he was there, but and like it was a banging song without him on it. So I'm sure it would be the same way for this. The Wonder Years put out a new single, Low Tide. It smacks. I'm starting to get a little excited for this record. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, as you should be. Yeah, not me saying that. I accidentally skipped their set. Sorry, guys. It was a 2-hour drive. But yeah, this banged. I did enjoy this as well. I need them to go on another. No, they already announced their tour.
They are going on.
And there was no Virginia.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll see you on your next tour. Yeah. First, this I already said was good. First In Flight dropped new single, Fading Away. This gave me Fred Durst vibes.
Yeah, why are they heavy now? You can't
tell me otherwise. This was literally Limp Bizkit.
Why are they heavy
good
now?
Limp Bizkit. Like the vocals, I don't remember his vocals being like that, and it sounded exactly like Fred Durst.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. They're heavy all of a sudden. I'm here for it. It smacked, but I'm just very confused when I was like, oh, First In Flight, it's going to be another pop rock song, which all of their shit has slapped major ass, so it doesn't matter. But I was like, oh, whoop-de-doo. And then it came on. I was like, why is this so heavy?
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. I'm loving the sound change. Hell yeah.
Insanely good.
Break Stuff cover next.
Please.
Anti-Flag and Shane Told from Silverstein put out a new single, Lie, Craft, Smile, Die. Fucking slaps, bro. Huh?
Laugh,
cry, smile, die.
Smile, die. You said lie.
All right, well, Now it's lie, cry, smile, die.
Just rename it. That's cool.
That rhymes.
I mean, lie, cry, smiles, die. It sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I renamed your song.
Mm-hmm. You made it better.
But this song slaps. Shane Told is on there. I love that man. Not because he has the same name as me, but because he's a great vocalist, and also he's got the same name. So
they're basically brothers.
Yeah, we're basically best friends. So yeah, I'm digging it. They announced a new record. It comes out in January. Long time from now.
That's a very long time from now. We're gonna look up and we're gonna be like, oh my god, it's already out.
Oh my god, it's January already. Well, it's like, oh my god, it's already August.
But this was incredible. Anti-Flag did it again. Shane Told, I'm asking again, please come on the podcast. It's getting serious. Thank you.
We share a name, dude.
Exactly. Shane himself will interview. I'll just be here. I won't say a word, so I could be like, Shane interviews Shane. And that'll be it, man.
Shane from Good Noise Podcast interviews Shane from Silverstein.
Don't even put his last name. Yeah, that's incredible. Lorna Shore dropped new single "Cursed to Die." Was this produced like respectfully wrong? Because I couldn't hear Will at all.
He was in there.
I couldn't hear him. It was like super buried.
Well, he's always kind of buried in the mix because in death metal, it's like you're not really supposed to know what they're saying, which is why when we interviewed him and he told us what he was saying in one of the songs, I was like, because you can never tell what he's saying.
Yeah.
In death metal, it's usually the vocals are just kind of another instrument. So he was there, definitely. But I thought the song was pretty good. I
felt like the vocals were just quieter than normal.
I didn't
like usually it's like front and center for me, at least for like Lorna Shore, because the vocals are so insane. But it's like I was fighting to hear them this time because usually I mean like it's not my choice genre. Wow, I just pronounced the G in genre. Okay. Had to fix that. But it's not my choice genre, but it's just like I still like hearing Will's vocals because it's crazy that those are usually that's not edited. He's able to do that live. Also, did you see their Lollapalooza set?
I saw that they played Lollapalooza. That's about it.
It's great, dude. It was packed.
Yeah,
like
because they're one of the biggest bands in metal right now, not just in death metal, in metal. But
it's like Lollapalooza is like a pop thing. Yeah. That's why it caught me off guard because I'm like, I didn't know metal fans went to Lollapalooza.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Good for them though.
But
they were there. They showed up.
They announced an album. It comes out on October 14th. Tickle Me Excited. Hopefully this time. Hopefully this time, if they do an album release show in New Jersey, I don't miss it because I missed the EP release show last year to see Korn. Will said it was okay though.
It's a good trade.
Yeah, I told him. He said it was all right. But hopefully this time, if they announce one, I can be there.
Unless Korn announces something on the exact. I remember you telling me about that. Like, oh, I want to go so bad, but Korn is. Sorry, I just remembered that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Korn
a lot has
unlocked.
happened. Dude, a lot has happened.
In the past year? Yeah, because that was a year ago.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Yeah, that's you.
Dodie put out a new single, Got Weird. It's getting kind of weird that I'm thinking Dodie kind of slaps, yo.
Yes! I've been telling you this. I've been preaching Dodie bangs for at least like 4 years. She's so good. I mean, I'm pretty sure she goes by she, they. But incredible. Just literally insanely good. I love this track. Definitely a little bit of whiplash going from Lorna Shore to Dodie.
Yeah.
Not mad at it. A little confused, but
yeah, that was our own fault though.
Yeah. Maybe next time we can organize this stuff because it's a little.
Yeah, no, it's perfect the way it is. Keeps me awake. I want to go from Nightlife to Lorna Shore to Dodie, back to the Devil's Wear Prada, and then Have Mercy slaps me in the face.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's the way to go. Oh, sorry. The Devil Wears Prada dropped new single Time.
This is not only my favorite single off the album thus far. I haven't heard the album yet, but this might be one of my favorite Devil's Wear Prada songs ever. Whoa. This shit slaps so goddamn hard. Like, I've been sitting here like, yo, the singles for the album have been alright, but nothing that's really like getting me uber excited. Like, I'm sure the album would be good or whatever, but like, I liked the EP last year or 2 years ago at this point. I think it was 2 years ago, but like nothing really caught me except for like one song off the EP. Okay. So I was worried that it was going to be this way again, but I've been loving the past two singles and especially this one. So I'm here for it. And as I said, hot take, I think it's one of their best songs ever. Wow. I've seen a lot of people not too stoked on the new stuff. I am very stoked. Yeah, it's like 50-50 split. Like either I'm loving it or they're not screaming, like it doesn't sound like it's from 2007 anymore. Oh, and their music hasn't sounded like that in a minute.
Exactly. Give it up, man. Yeah, I enjoyed this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have Mercy put out a new single, SIO.
Set it off.
No. We may or may not have spoken to Have Mercy. You'll find out in the next couple of weeks. Maybe. I like this single. It was very good. Very excited for the EP to come out in August. Haven't heard it yet though. Wouldn't know what it sounds like. Nah. No. I'm excited to hear it for the first time on August 26th and not
just
last
like everybody
Thursday.
Else.
Yeah. Did not hear it for the first time last Thursday. Not me.
No. I can't wait to listen to it with everybody else at 12 a.m.
Me too. For the sixth time. No, I meant first. Sorry.
First.
Yeah, I fucked up. Sorry, guys. First time.
He gets his 1 and 6s mixed up.
They're all right next to each other in the number line.
Yeah, this banged. Can't wait to
compare it to the rest of the EP and see if it's as good.
We'll see, man. We'll see along with everybody else.
Yeah. And watch out, we may or may not have interviewed them
without listening to the
we would never do that. No. Listen to the EP beforehand. No. And we also definitely didn't interview them. That's why would we have interviewed them? I think we both just dreamt that at the same time.
I think so.
This joke just went on too far.
Just like when I dreamt that Fred Durst was mentoring us. We both dreamt that at the same time, right?
No, he's literally doing that right now. He's calling me right now. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
He didn't answer my question in the group chat.
Yeah, he's calling me to say Glory's question was stupid.
Sorry, Freddie. I'm sorry, William. Oh my god. Counterparts dropped new single, Whisper of Your Death. You could go first.
Jesus has joined us again.
Oh my god.
It's even worse than it was. I'm completely whited out. Oh my god.
You're gone. You need to get those curtains. Man.
Yeah, I think my mom ordered blackout curtains, but we'll see if they ever show up. I'm trying my best to fix this. All right, okay, we're sitting back. I like this single.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm back. I like the single. It was very good. I'm excited for the album. I'm leaning back now. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Sorry, I got distracted by Jesus trying to join us again.
No, it's completely valid. Yeah. I would have just stopped talking. So the fact that you were still talking, it's great. Good job, man.
Thanks, man.
I thought this was good. I mean, I don't really have much to say. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I agree. Lamb of God put out a new single, Omens. Boy oh boy, it sounded like a Lamb of God song.
Oof.
That's about it.
Is that a compliment?
Not my favorite band in the entire world, mostly because every song sounds the exact fucking same except the song that they closed their set with when I saw them.
Mayday Parade tease?
Kind of. They're the Mayday Parade of thrash metal.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the song was all right. I mean, I don't hate them, but it's just like you hear a Lamb of God song and like I could have not listened to this song and my review of it probably would have been pretty spot on.
That's literally what you said for the last Mayday Parade track. Like word for word.
Well, because they're the Mayday Parade of like, what are they? Thrash metal?
Thrash metal, yeah.
Thrash metal in general. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Bullet for My Valentine dropped a new single, No More Tears to Cry. This was okay. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of it, if I'm being honest.
Fair enough. I saw that the song was 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I was blown away because that for Bullet for My Valentine, that's like a 2-minute pop song because all their songs are at least 4 minutes long.
Oh wow.
So, but yeah, no, I enjoyed this song. It's leading up to the deluxe. I guess they're just like dropping like a single every month, and then they're just gonna put the deluxe out, and all the songs will already be out. I don't know.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah, kind of lame. But and they announced the deluxe so far out too. I think it comes out in like September or some shit.
Why?
I don't know, man. Like
the deluxe. Yeah. Just drop it the next week.
Yeah, like drop it today.
No, nobody cares that much, man. Respectfully. Come on the pod if you want, though.
So, yeah, I thought the song was all right. And for our last song we have to talk about, Kids in America and Grayscale put out a new single, My Youth is Wasted. When I saw that Grayscale was featured on a song, I was like, that's not real. And I listened to it and I was like, holy shit, that was real. I thought we were getting pranked.
Happens a lot.
Like the Russian Belmont song. I thought we were getting pranked.
I still want to believe.
We did not get pranked. I don't even think I can remember. Like, I don't think there's been a Grayscale feature ever.
Really? That can't be right.
Like, I honestly cannot think of a time that Grayscale is featured on something in the entire time I've known about them. Except for this song. So when I saw this, I was like blown away. The song fucking rocks. But I was just shocked.
Wait, featuring Grayscale. Wait. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's why I was like, there's no way. But there is a way.
Weird.
When there's a will, there's a way. This song fucking slaps.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this song banged. That's crazy. I thought they would have. Wow.
So yeah. That's
okay. That's everything.
That's everything. So you can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. I mumbled that. I'm sorry. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Every audio streaming service ever. What is it? Say it with me. Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. I'm shipping out the shirts tomorrow. If you didn't buy one, sorry, you lost your chance. And Patreon is patreon.com/goodnoisepodcast. Last week I posted who we were talking to and that you could submit questions, so we're using it. So you should go subscribe. It's $1. You can submit questions once every 6 months. And we post the lists early. So you can $1 for that.
$1
a month. Gloria's got your Patreon supporters, your Twitch subs, and your important plugs, and then we're gonna sign off.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters, my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Zari, and Eric, and our Twitch subs, Coastal Ever, Buzz Light Skin, Matt again from Pulses. Thank you, Matt. Me, Sam, Who's Blitz _Zari, and Mattstagram.
And also
and Manda Games. Yes. Sorry. It was on the other page.
And also shout out Coastal Ever for resubscribing again. They are subscribed for 16 months and are on a 14-month streak. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Coastal Ever.
You're the best.
You rock.
You're single-handedly keeping us in business.
Literally, yeah. Thank you. Important plugs. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Please, for the love of God, wear your mask if you're gonna be like inside. Monkeypox is a thing. I don't really know what to say about that. Just like, don't touch people you don't know. I guess.
Sit in seats. Don't touch anything. Don't
exactly.
go outside.
That's the whole thing. It's just like a whole. I'm like, oh my God. That said, no, that was a whole lot of nothing that I just said. But I don't know. That's a thing. Be aware. Don't go outside if you have it. There you go. Because a lot of people are like, no, I could still go. You just don't touch me. And it's like, it spreads through droplets too. But okay, be a decent person. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's all we got. I have been Shane.
I have been Glory.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. We'll see you next week. Bye.